just come out of the intro, just kind of starting to get going, and bang. Yeah, I'm sure you guys can hear it. That's what BOV and I were just talking about. We were hanging out in Jay's stream last night talking about, like, oh, God, we got to go to sleep. But I can't sleep. And then here, bang, I hop on. He's just getting up. I'm just getting up. You as not. You got ground crest. Yeah, no kidding. Especially at the times that we seem to be on. It works out really well. So, again, thanks, Frogger. We'll see you again very soon, I'm sure. Enjoy hanging out with you in the morning. We love meeting all our international guys. There was a lot of them in that first squadron that I was in, so it was just, that was when that's why I have everything in kilometers. Because all the guys in my first squadron, hey mate, what do you know, well, I'm at this altitude. I'm like, what the hell altitude is that? I may as well just change it, because that way we're all speaking the same language. Because, I mean, in reality, when we're not actually, adjusting our altimeters to, the actual pressures, it really doesn't matter. As long as we're all speaking the same language. The reality is it's arbitrary, right? You're at the altitude you're at. It is what it is. But yeah, a lot of fun. So we're going to fly the F-14 for a little bit. We'll see how it goes. Yesterday was a little, it's funny, it almost like the matchmaking does go with the weapons, because it seems like as I unlocked the 54Cs, suddenly it started to get up tiered all the time. I'm like, okay, now the grind is getting real. It seemed like early on when I just had 4 missiles, maybe it's just greed. Maybe I'm just getting more aggressive with it. I don't know. But this one makes me really want the Iranian one. Fuzzy, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Isn't it? Hey, you got to hand it to the man right there. Knight, Jay, YOLO. You guys have made War Thunder. Literally, Gaijin should be fucking rolling out red carpets for you guys, because I can tell you right now this game would not be as popular as it is for as long as it has been. Without you guys constantly, playing it for everybody to see, because this is an amazingly cinematic game. That's what drew me in. For a free game, I couldn't believe how good it looks. Most free games you play are kind of blocky. They don't move real well. They're usually adopted from a mobile game or something. It just doesn't quite look right. But War Thunder, a lot of times, especially in sim, it's a lot like playing flight sim sometimes. The cinematics are amazing. Well, come on, when you think about it, 3-5 years plus, that's a lot of time to be putting in 4 or 5 times a week, 8 to 12 hours a day, giving detailed information about how to play this game, because a lot of people try to play this game and say, this isn't Ace Combat. This is way too hard. Somebody's cheating. I almost did that a few times. But you got people like you that are actually showing what's going on. Oh, okay, I get it. Like me. Oh, this can be mastered? Oh, all right, it's on. It's on. And the Wall of Warrior, of course. Guy just not stupid. These people know when they have something. That's for sure. All right, I'm trying to turn the music down just a little bit. And anybody that was hanging out in here yesterday when we had our unfortunate crash, blame Lady Trickster, not me. It wasn't my fault. It was her fault. But I'm pretty sure I know what the issue was, and I'm really sorry that we had to kind of drop you guys like that. That's only the second time that's ever happened, and I think the very first time it's been like an issue that was, I'm pretty sure it was my end. I think it just overloaded OBS. I was dumb, like rookie streamer. I had my game in full screen, and when I went to tab out of it, it just freaked my computer out and crashed OBS. So we have everything windowed now for when we stream off of the PC. Of course, that was only the second time I've actually streamed anything off the PC, but anyway. Alright, Doggo decided to finally get off my lap, so I always feel bad making him get down. So, all right, let's go. Let's get to some gaming here, because that's how the world works. Nobody wants to see me chitty chat. All right, if anybody wants to jump in at 13-0, you guys are more than welcome. My name is the exact same in game. Just shoot me a message, and I will get you an invite. I was so happy with that emote. Those are so cool. Those are so fun. Dutch has some, I'm not sure if he's got, I forget his emotes fully, but Dutch Reven has a really cool profile-like picture of Reven as well. We need some more Reven out there. Revenites unite. I just woke up Lisa Coke. Yeah, oh my goodness. I've never been a big coffee drinker, but oh my god, I will brew an entire pot just to smell it. My late grandma, who I took care of here, she would brew a pot every morning, and oh, I loved that. There's no better alarm clock than just that slow aroma coming into the room. Like, oh yeah, that smells like morning. Or late afternoon, evening. That's so funny. I love the smell of coffee. Like, you will never see me spend a dime on Starbucks, but if you see me walk by one, I'll slow down just a little bit. Like, yeah, that smells really good. And there was a phase. I had a phase that I definitely drank a lot of coffee. I liked my black coffee, just straight black, a little bit of sugar. Gotta have a little bit of sugar. But a good coffee, a good like black coffee, yeah, you can get some good ones that are really good. That they don't need anything. But I just kind of got out of it. I don't know. There's something about it. I'm pretty primarily a water drinker. I used to always have some ginger ale in the fridge. There was always either a 2-liter or some cans of ginger ale, because although I never really suffered with like air sickness and stuff, that was always key. If I ever felt like, I wasn't feeling great or something, drink a little ginger ale before a flight, and I never had a problem. And then, other than that, it's a root beer. I'm a root beer guy. No, it's straight black too. Yep, there's just something about it. Black coffee, especially good coffee that's just black. Oh, so good. All right, so I can hear my game today in my headset, which is fantastic. And we're 1 for 1. I can't believe that hit and that he didn't shoot me. Look at all the chaff he left behind. Are you kidding me? But you got black hat. Got my quest level. We did a lot of chatting yesterday. I clearly have kind of lost my voice a little bit. That's, yeah. That sucks. I'll take it though for a start. We'll start paying attention. I can't wait. One more monitor, and I'm going to be set. I'll be a happy camper. Culiar. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Italian, and when she was alive, she made espresso in them every morning. Isn't it funny? Smell is the sense that is most tightly tied to memory. And it's funny how smells do that, yes. That's it, yeah, forever be my grandma. It used to be my grandpa too a little bit. He was a big coffee drinker as well. But in these latter years, just at least it's a very good memory. So that one will always stick, because I love waking up that way. I even did that when I was at any of the Marines in here. When I was at the basic school, and we would have to get up at the butt crack of dawn like every morning. I had a little coffee pot in my room that I set a timer on that would brew a pot of coffee every morning just for that reason. And oh God, it was so great. And I would drink it every now and then. That was when I would, especially if we had to immediately go out, I would, throw some in a thermos or something and take it with me. But yeah, I've kind of forgot about that. I've been doing that for a long time. It's like the best alarm clock. College got me to the point where beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. Oh, I'd wake up and throw that thing across the room. I hate that sound. I got the Vanguard, and I wanted to see magnetic. It's worth it. They're so sensitive. They're crazy sensitive. To the point where it's gotten me in trouble quite a few times. You can't even let your finger rest on there too much, and it just goes nuts. And coming from the K90, that is the cherries, those you have to be really almost forceful. With these, you just kind of probably very similar to that new one you got. I could not get it to work with the PlayStation for the longest time. And got frustrated with it, and finally we got it working no problem. The way I was hooking it up, I needed to get it into Corsair Link to be able to change the settings and stuff. You have to change it to like a PlayStation mode, and then it works just fine. PlayStation is the most fickle thing when it comes to peripherals. But yeah, anybody on the fence about magnetic keys, they are significantly better than typical mechanical keys. Way smoother. And you can control the trigger point a lot more accurately. So yeah, up until these last few weeks, I haven't even been able to put in multiple inputs. Like I said, I'm learning how to fly like this so that you can actually defend against these missiles. On my other keyboard, every time I would hit a button like this, it would just snap me back to first person. It's like, oh, thanks, or third person, whatever. Awesome. And I thought it was the console. Like, oh, that's why people bitch about console players all the time. No wonder there is a lot of stuff we can't do. But nope, it was just my keyboard. Alright, we kind of wasted that song a little bit, didn't we? I think I got around his missiles, and I think he just died. Figures. Alright. Of course he did. Oh, that's right, I put those... We got that 9L. I'm like, where'd all these countermeasures come from? We don't need to conserve anymore. One of the last upgrades I got before I stopped flying this yesterday, I put the 9Ls on with the BOLs. So I'd been switching to chaff just because you only get 30 of them. Shit, with 180, we can just leave it binded together. Because while it doesn't make as big of a difference at range, if you have a plane that has limited countermeasures, it makes sense to switch, to your chaff and just use your chaff at long range. But if you've got it, most of the U.S. aircraft have enough countermeasures, it's worth it. Hell yeah. All my alerts are working today. That's fantastic. Exclamation join. Or if you want to be sneaky like me, you can just hover over the stream, click the little Tangia bug, and if a dungeon's going, a little box pops up and you can just click join. That's a good way to do it if you're on mobile. Drink everything in sight. The only thing I wish